Welcome to Hope Channel International. The future can be a scary thing. It can even get scarier when we start thinking about death and where we'll end up after we go. In this video, we'll learn the only thing we have to do to be saved.
What can you do to be saved in this last moment of Earth's history? I feel like I'm outside the faith. Well, that's a big question. That's probably the most important question we could ask about Daniel chapter 2. What can we do to be saved in the last moments of Earth's history?
That is a good question because knowing the future isn't what saves us.
Sure.
We need to have a personal relationship where we have surrendered our lives to Christ, that we're trusting His sacrifice to cover our sins, and that He will provide the power of His Spirit to give us new hearts and be new creatures. And He can do that when we come to Him in faith and just really lay our lives down and say, Lord, there's two kingdoms. There's a kingdom of the world that we know is going to be destroyed, and your kingdom that will fill the whole earth and last forever. We want to be on the winning team. We want to surrender our lives to you and make you our king. And when a person takes that first step by faith, they can have that relationship. And then we'd recommend some Bible studies that they'd continue with.
Absolutely. Actually, whoever sent that in or anyone else who's curious about it, you can go to hopetv.org/disclosure. We got all kinds of resources to help you follow up. But I think that's probably the biggest point. I think the point of Daniel chapter 2 is summarized when Daniel's speaking to the king. It's, and he says to the king, as he's about to explain the dream, it's in verse 28, but there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets. This is all about God is there. And the fact that God gave the dream says God's trying to make Himself known to you. The good news is, if you feel outside the faith, God's first priority is to get you into the faith. He's not trying to keep people out of the kingdom, or He wouldn't bother sending a code like this. He wouldn't give you the keys in a dream like this. You trust in Jesus. It's not about knowing all the details of I can't tell you how many Christians I've seen argue in church about this little detail, that little detail, when what it's supposed to be showing us is Jesus. And the Bible says if you confess your sins, He is faithful and just to forgive our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. And that's really the point. It's as simple as that. Turn to Jesus and believe by faith you're in the faith, whether you feel like it some days or not. Take God's word for it.